Hang on, welcome to Slim Grim Autos. This is my Ford Falcon 1993 straight 6 4 litre. Today I'm going to give it a service and see how it goes. Let's go. First thing I want to do is there it is there. It's just a standard straight 6 Falcon motor. Yeah, she's all go, nice and easy. Needs a service, hasn't had one in a long time. So I thought I'd do one and just might as well make a video out of it as well. First thing I want to do is, I guess we should check the oil while we're here. That's black, real dirty. So we'll put that back. We're gonna add some engine cleaner into it. Look in there. Not too bad, but always better when it's clean, isn't it? So I'll grab that and we'll get into it. So I like to use a funnel just to help prevent any mess from getting everywhere. Today I'm going to use this stuff, just Repco engine oil flush, nice and simple. Just chuck that in. It's just to flush out the tox, all the build up sludge and stuff. Put that in, then it says, I think run it for, let's see how long. 1 bottle, 5 litres of engine oil before changing oil out to idle for 10 to 15 minutes. While stationary, turn your engine off, drain oil, blah 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 blah, we know that part. So we'll start it up, let it idle for 15 minutes. So I'll take that out. Put that back on. Idle for 15 minutes and we'll be back. Sweet. So it's been running for about 15 minutes. I just checked up the car. Not very high, just enough to get underneath. No need to go extra high if you don't want to, but always more space to move is always better. But let's get that underneath to catch the oil. Then I'm going to take off the sump plug with 19mm. Nice and easy. Ready. Try and do this without getting hit by the oil because it's going to be hot. Keeping a bit of pressure up on the bolt, so when you feel the nut is actually, or the bolt is actually free, you move it, you get a little bit on your hand. It should all go. Look at that. Very dirty. To make the flow go a lot better, we take off the cap. Take that off and the air goes through and it just helps it push through. How fast is that moving now? Oh, about the same, a little bit up on that. Cool. Let that drain also over here is where our oil filter is. So I'm going to try and take that off at the same time. Hopefully most of it gets caught in there. This one's a bit more of a pain. There we go. Whew, that was a bit of a workout. Get over a little bit more. Oil's just going to drop from there. Hold it. It's going with my hands now. Just don't go down my sleeve. One more turn. 2 more turns. Come on. 5, 6. There we go. Oh, well, there you go. Nice. Another thing I like to do is I like to pour fresh oil straight through this to get the black old oil out. Ready. I find that doing that helps get rid of anything that's left over. Still black, and that was fresh oil that just went in. Probably needs a little bit more, and it'll come out gold, and I'll be happy. Well, almost gold. Look at that, getting there. Nice. We've got this oil filter, which is a Z9 RF1. Important thing to do is put fresh oil on top of this so that it helps it put fresh oil on top of that, so it helps not get stuck later on when you try to do a oil change. Good to go. Another thing I want to do is replace the washer on the sump plug, because it helps seal it up better. Copper is always better in my opinion. So we'll do that, chuck that in, chuck the oil filter back on, and she's good to go. As you can see, the oil's just still coming out, but it's actually gold oil. So to me that means it's much more cleaner. So now I'm just going to wipe the top of this. Where the filter was, I'll put that on first. Put the filter on first. You can't see that. Here we go. Wipe that with the rag. Keep it clean. Don't know if you can see that or not. We'll chuck this on. the hole. Twist. You gotta make sure you don't twist too hard on these things. It's too hard will make it almost impossible to get off, so you just want to make it hand tight. Just a little bit. That's probably enough right there. Now with the oil here, just put this one plug back on. Wipe up that oil. A little bit's coming out still okay. Put this in. Tighten you back up. That's basically the hardest part of doing a service. Wipe the excess off. Take out the bucket. I'm going to spill it out the way. Move that. Get this. Just nick that up. Not too tight. Tight enough that nothing comes through. That feels good to me. Tipping in some oil. I'm using 15W40. It's good for older vehicles and or engine oil, I'd say. Tip some of that in, and I've got some motor up there I'm going to put in there as well, which I think is real good for a motor. A lot of this in. So if oil filters on, some plugs on, you're good to put this in. So put about half of this in. Settle for a bit. Some motor up extreme. Add some more oil. That's it. We'll come back in about a few minutes after it's settled down. You can read it off the dipstick and we'll see. Alright, that should be long enough. The oil. It's still going down. I see here, still working its way down. Nice and clean now. Try again. Just underneath the half full line. If we add a little bit more. Start the motor. What's going to happen is it's going to work its way into the filter anyway, so it's all good if you put a little bit extra on top of that. Take that out. Start it up. You can hear it, but it's actually so much quieter now. just the motor by itself. Really good. Sounds nice. Now, change the air filter. We've got the air filter. Swap this out as well. Some clips. Look at that. Real bad. New and the old, damn big difference. Has never been changed since I've owned the car, so good time to do it. Get back on. Great. Just a clip ticket over there. Get that out. Oil's running down again. Check out oil. Now I'm going to add a bit more because it went into the filter, oil filter. Get down. The car takes 5 litres, so there's a little bit left in there, and we'll see what happens from then. The other thing I'm going to do is change the spark plugs one at a time. Using these champions. These are going to be a replacement for that. I got the gold one, so I think it's an upgrade. So just went with manufacturers for a recommendation on that one. Nice. 1 mil gap. Between 1 mil gap and 1.1 is needed on these things. Check the oil. Just over the halfway line. So if I put probably just a little bit more in, I think it'll be sweet. That's probably what's left in there anyway. Perfect. Sorted. bang on full. Lovely. Start from the front, work my way back. One at a time. You should do this while it's cold. Put a bit of anti-seize on there so it doesn't get stuck. Doesn't need much. Back in we go. Got a bit of rain on at the moment, but just check this quick. It's almost empty, so I'm going to add a little bit to it. Quite hot, so it's actually just underneath the hot line. And the rain is here, so I'll give it a break. Weather changes so quick. Rain came, so I had to stop. Last one on. Almost finished. Smells good. Start it up and see what it sounds like. Got the keys. Spark plugs all done. Happy. Start up the car. See what it sounds like. say that's a success. Pretty good. Sounds a lot better. It's oil change, motor up, spark plugs, air filter, basic service. Next time we'll probably take off the wheels, have a look at all those. But for now, I'd say that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.